Alright, I think we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we're in Honolulu. We're going to go fool around in Hawaii for a little bit. We're going to run Hawaiian Airlines Flight 143 from Honolulu to, Lihue? And then from Lihue, we're going to head on over to Kahului. So we have a stopover basically at Lihue today, and I have everything set up and programmed where I don't have to get out of here other than to reset up better pushback and SayIntentions. So let's see if this is going to work the way I think it's going to work. Alright, anyway, with that said, everything in here is cold and dark. We're starting from an originator flight. When we get to, Lihue? I'm not going to shut it down completely. I'll shut it down to where it's going to transfer crews, and then we're just going to pick up the next flight, go from there into, what the heck is that, Kahului? And then we'll shut down security aircraft on the back end on that one. So, alright, let's get going. Alright, DC battery selected to bat. DC battery switch is on guarded. Standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gears down. We've got 3 green and 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar is set to test and master caution reset. Fault in op test and overheat fire test. Alright, ground power is available. We're going to get on ground and we'll confirm with the AC selector. And we're already set for unconditioned air. Galley power is on. Let's get those IRSs. Emergency exit lights are armed, and let's just cycle that trim air. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Alright, let's enter our position. We're at PHNL. And the GPS is picking up. And what's in the database for Honolulu is pretty close to what the IRS is picking up, so we don't have an issue there. Alright, flaps are up, and showing up. Let's give them the position lights. Let me get some pressure in here. Let's get the brakes set.
Flight 124, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Alright, we're good there. Alright, that basically takes care of the originator flight. Let's continue with the pre-flight. Leading edge devices test. Service at the phone is off. Reversers are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is 14,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight record is normal guarded. Let's check that. Test that. And back to normal guarded. Lock speed warning, test 1 and 2. A little too early for stall warning, we'll come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear, PSCU is out, and let's check our oxygen flow. Okay, and lights test.
Climb maintain level 330 best rate. Okay, heading 180, flying flight level 330, Papa 431.
I'll have you.
Miami, San Zulu Golf, flight 390 for now. Brickyard 4696, descend and maintain level 200.
Alright, we're good here. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, spoils A and B are on guarded, your dampers on, VHF nav is normal, IRS is normal, FMC is normal, source select is auto, control panel is normal, and the temperature on the fuel is 22, that's fine, cross feed check, the pumps are off.
Echo 11, center riser, you can climb and maintain
Alright, cross feed's good, AC/DC panel is good, galley power is on, equipment cooling supply and exhaust is normal, emergency exit lights are on, no smoke and seatbelt sign is on, window heat is on, let's run the overheat test, TAT test, wing and engine anti-ice are off, hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off, 3 entranceways are open, test on the flight data recorder, pressurization panel is all zeroed out, temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Alright, let's reset the master caution. Overheat test. Wing buddy. And very good. We're set for unconditioned air. Today's ride is 14,000. That is set. Let's get that down. And let's check the outflow valve. Alright, and our lights are good. We used the right igniter for this ride. Alright, let's do ATIS clearance and then program the flight management computer. Oh, hey, Manuel. Welcome aboard, man. Welcome back. Alright, ATIS is 127.9. Alright, there you go. Let's have a peek at that.
Advise on initial contact. You have information. Bravo.
0905 at 7. Okay.
International Airport. Information. Bravo. 16530.
26 is good. 3001. Alright, press is pretty good. Cross check that.
2500p. Scattered at 4,000 feet. Temperature 26. Dew point 19er.
We've got runway 4 left on the way out.
001.
And we've got Bravo.
Density altitude 1200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 8 left, 8 right, 4 right, 4 left, 8.
Alright, and clearance is 121.4.
Information Bravo.
121.4. Okay, that's in, yes. And yes, that's good. Alright.
48 out of 31070. Delta 5448 center, descend via Teller to arrival, then roll altimeter 29er 89er.
Honolulu clearance, good morning, Hawaiian Air Flight 143. Looking for IFR clearance as filed to Hilo. With Bravo.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
So we got a 45-minute ride coming up into Lihue, however you pronounce that. And then we've got another 45-minute from Lihue into Kahului.
Then is filed.
If that's how you pronounce it.
4,000. Expect 14,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.8 squawk 3572. Expect runway 4 left. Hawaiian 143, clear to Hilo via the Keola 3 departure. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 14,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.8 squawk 3722. Expect runway 4 left.
In case I didn't get it the first time, I guess. Clear to Hilo via the Keola 3 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 14,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.8 squawk 3722, and we can expect runway 4 left on the way out. Hawaiian 143. All right, so that's set. That's all looking pretty good. All right, let's get our ride in here.
Contact ground on 121.9er.
And okay, we'll switch over right now. And we are going to PHLI. And this is an Hawaiian flight, right? HAL. And 143. Okay. And on the way out, we have Keola 3. LIH. Runway 4 left. On the way in. 35 and Napu. Let's have a look at this ride. Alright, Keola, Grail, Napu, LIH, and then we're on our way in.
16,000, 3826.
Right. Let's have a look at some charts here. Right, Keola 3 on the way out. And that's... Oops.
870 uniform, 7 miles, position, maintain full level 200.
Keola 3.
Southwest 5448, 126.55.
I must complete a right turn assigned heading within 2 nautical miles of departure. Okay, in the runway. All right.
11 miles from Woku, ground at 14,000.
And we need to be above.
Woku at 14,000.
And we're going. All right. That Keola. Grail.
Tower 5837, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Napu. And then from there, we're going to you, and we should be on our way in. Let's have a look at you on the back end. PHLI.
Arrival, Denver altimeter, over an hour old, 29er, 89er.
Right.
Tower 5837, contact center 128.65.
That's what we want here. Right, we have Napu, back up here, Napu. Right. Then Mork. And Cool. And then we're on our way in, right? That looks pretty good. Mork, let me put this in here.
Above 1,500, correction at or above 16,000. Circle flight, runway 150.
And let's get you in as well, yes, yes. Alright. Alright, that looks pretty good here, yes.
245 Bravo Delta.
Walk.
Junction.
And then on hold, and that looks fine. Alright, let's get our weight and all that other stuff in here, because that looks pretty good. Weight, fuel, and balance. Where'd you go?
November 5 Bravo Delta, turn left direct Grand Junction. Contact Governor 134.5.
Don't make me nervous there, Johnny. Alright, fuel this ride is 12.9. Our payload is going to be 27.6. Should give us a zero fuel weight of 1226 and 25. And we're off by 43 pounds. Let's fix that again. Yes. 1226, 1226, 25. That's looking pretty good. Now let's have you. Let me have my reserve. Our CI is going to be 18 and final reserve 62. Okay, so let's get this in here. Zero fuel weight 1226 and cost index is going to be 18 and the final reserve is 6.2. We are cruising at 14. Let's grab the winds. Top of climb 285 at 6. And the OAT, I'm looking at that. What am I looking at that for? 18. Alright, and one we're not going to derate. The CG I said was 25 even. This is going to be a flaps 5 takeoff. 450 on a trim. Alright, and there's no slope on this runway, and we're looking at on the winds. Engine out is going to be a buck 44. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Let's get our descent in here. We're at what, 14? We'll put in 10. And top of descent, since we're here already, that's going to be 17 and 3002. Oops. Alright, let's get our descent here, and 10,206 at 6. That looks looks pretty good. Let's have you. I'm just going to request that. I can put it in, but it's really nothing to go in anyway. This is a short ride, and I will have you and you. And load that up. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's make sure I didn't screw anything up here. Grill, Napu, walk, cool, 35, and then the mist. Very nice. Alright, let's get the pedestal done now. We have Honolulu. And what did I say we had? They're using. And let's have you. And this I put in case I have to come back. If we whack some birds, that's good. Or we lose an engine, that's going to be 250. This is already programmed. That much less I have to do. Let's cross-check that. Alright, that's looking good. 110.5. 110.5. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Ground tower. Tower is going to be 118.1. And departure 124.8. And that is in. That's in. That's all looking pretty good. Alright, I've got terrain, position, data, airport station. I'm on the master. You're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position. Alright, we are looking at 263. And we're cleared up to 4. That's all looking pretty good. Nose wheel steering is normal guarded. My clock is fine. And let's check out displays. You're not going to see the low ones because of SayIntentions. And let's check out auto flight. Auto flight is good. Alright. Primary flight display, artificial horizon is level. Ground speed 045 on the speed tape. V1 is 130. 144 on the engine out. 263 the initial heading. We have decision height of 250 if we have to come back. Local pressure of 3001. We're cleared up to 4. I've got terrain on the nav display. And let's get you in here. 3001. That's all looking pretty good. N1 is set auto speed reference auto reset the fuel flow. Auto brake is set for rejected takeoff. We are looking pretty good here. That's looking pretty good. And let's check our bottles. And cargo. Pretty good. Let's get that test done. That test is done. And let's check the slow warning. Alright, that's good. Now let's get the doors buttoned up. Let's get ready to get out of here.
Clear of conflict. Descend.
Oh, hey, Kinku.
Descend.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Descend. Crossing.
Ground services doors. Let's get those buttoned up.
Descend now.
And let's get on APU. No fuel in the center tank.
Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS.
And we'll do the long test. First flight of the day.
Flight slow. Oh, up. Wind shear. Wind shear.
And we're waiting on the APU.
In up. Think brake. Think brake.
Alright, brake pressure. Let me just top that off.
Up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Flight slow. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Approaching decision height.
Minimum. 2,500.
We can get rid of you.
1,000. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear.
Alright, APU is up. Let's get on APU.
Too low. Terrain.
Give it a minute. We'll switch over to APU bleed. In the meantime,
Ahead.
Let's dump that, and they can wait on
Ground to
us.
cockpit. Tow is driving up.
They can wait on us.
Ahead. Full up.
Contact center 124.7. Good night. 124.7.
We're right in the corner going to 4 left. So Hawaiian Airlines Flight 143 did this ride in 43 minutes. So we'll see how close we come to that. Then we got a turnover, and then we're on our way to Kahului. And they did that ride in 46 minutes, so we'll see. With a 35-minute turnaround.
Okay,
All right,
all doors
we're good
and
here.
hatches are closed, ready to connect.
And we're completely disconnected from the gate now.
Flying FedEx 1107. 1107, contact under 13447. Y'all have a good night. 3447, you do the same, FedEx 1107.
All right, we're getting lifted up.
FedEx 90, I can do Holbrook, or I think I get on the ground quicker to go on the Condor arrival.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, we're good to go. Honolulu ground, good morning, Hawaiian 143 at gate 15, ready for push and start with Bravo.
Hawaiian 143, Honolulu ground, push and start approved, tail east.
All right, so we're good for push. Now let's go. Get the clock going, release that brake, and we're out of here.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, the packs are off. Pressure's good, anti-collision lights coming on. We're starting number 2.
9824, roger. Contact on 120.07. 141 center, roger. Clear direct to airport, descend at top discretion, maintain bluff at 240. And you have discretion at 240 from 141. Descend at bottom discretion, maintain bottom of 240. 1396, roger. Contact on 120.07. Radio check for line close to call.
All right, that's stable. That's locked. Gen 2. And we're good there. Isolation's closed. Right back to Udo. Pressure's looking pretty good. And we're starting number 1.
Request direct Kansas City downtown. Flight Quest 611, code direct Kansas City. Direct Kansas City, thanks, line Quest 611.
Oh. What's up with that? I think they put these poles in the wrong place. I haven't noticed that before. Oh, yeah, look at that. They got some street lights here. Oh, good thing they didn't cause a crash with the aircraft. Well, we're going to pretend they're not there. Looks like Honolulu needs a fix. This is default, so. I don't think FS Dream Team makes X-plane stuff. All right, that's stable. That's locked.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Good. Yeah.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
All right, we're good here. Yeah, Hawaiian Island's a nice quick ride, so I see I get a stopover done today, and then maybe I'll get a stopover done tomorrow, and that'll finish up basically the islands out here in Hawaii.
Morning, Mooney 4054 Hotel, 10,500. Mooney 4054 Hotel, under Roger, the altimeter 3018. 3018.
They got me a low at ATC a little bit too much.
Has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Southwest 1091, thanks for the patience. Trying to maintain flight level 390. Flight level 390, no problem. Thank you. Southwest 1091.
Alright, let's have you. TA Auto. I will take you.
FedEx 3617, contact center 120.55. 2055, FedEx 3617.
And that's looking pretty good. Honolulu ground, good morning, Hawaiian 143 at gate 15, ready to taxi to runway 4 left. Well, now it's the Boeing 737 NG.
Runway 4 left via Lima, Alpha, Zulu, Delta.
So, but originally it was a 767.
Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
Clear to taxi to runway 4 left via Lima, Alpha, Zulu, Delta. Cross runway 26 right, then Foxtrot. Contact tower 118.1 when ready. Hawaiian 143. All right, so let's get on out of here.
Contact center 132.32.
Alpha Zulu. Yeah, it's interesting, boy. It's running straight. I wonder if it's running straight across the entire airport, those lights. Would have been, I should have started from 4 Alpha. Then we wouldn't have seen them. Oh, they're just getting in.
Good morning, Southwest 781, flight level 390, Southwest 781,
And our first officer joining me in the cabin are my fellow crewmen, Sarah,
FedEx 420, contact center 132.32.
I'd like to go over some
32, FedEx 428.
Alpha Zulu cross.
Elite 606, 133.05.
And then Foxtrot, okay. We got to come all the way around. Got a bit of a taxi here.
American 2076, Roger.
Now, except for those street lights and no perimeter fence there on part of the airport, this is looking pretty good for default. And by default, it's more than likely one of the gateway ones that some generous individual that flies an X-plane made up for everyone to use.
451, then Roger, goodbye from the Sunny Call, and FedEx 450 is off.
Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you, keeping in mind that it may be behind you. We expect a flight time of
Southwest 641, clear direct flight.
30 minutes. After we reach cruising altitude, we have a round with items from the Hawaiian Airlines shop. Thank you for your attention.
Should have nice weather today for our rides.
350, close. FedEx 611, now we're going to run, thank you. FedEx 627, contact center 133.05. 3305, FedEx 627. Southwest 641 traffic, 12 o'clock, 10 miles eastbound, 737, level 370.
Rather large airport, huh?
2765.
I haven't been to Hawaii in a while. In the flight sim, that is. But I've been out here.
Maintain 350, American 2765.
All right, and from Lima.
Contact Albuquerque Center 132.
Okay, we're making a left on Alpha. They got a whole bunch of aircraft don't have any markings on them at all. Military, I guess. Or is it cargo? Cargo aircraft, no paint schemes.
773 Mike Golf, Albuquerque Center, Roger. Albuquerque altimeter 3018, go ahead.
Alright, and we're coming in here. Easy there, Louis.
Socorro with the full procedure turn. 773 Mike Golf, standby. 773 Mike Golf, you do have all the current weather notice for Cockpit Airport? Affirmative. We have the minute weather. American 2437, big mountain.
Alright, and we got this to Delta, and we're cleared across.
Albuquerque Center, Sierra 773, Mike Golf, level 11,000 with request. Sierra 773, Mike Golf, Albuquerque Center, Roger. Albuquerque altimeter 3018, go ahead. 3018, what we'd like to do is you are approaching into Socorro.
Yeah, I figured if I'm going to hit the islands out here in Hawaii, we might as well hit, what was it, 5 of them? So, I'll hit 3 today, and then I'll pick up where I left off tonight, and then we'll hit the other 2. Alright, we got a right coming up here on Delta. And clear the cross.
773 Mike Golf, Roger, maintain 11,000 until Socorro, EOR. You want to clear the RNAV-RNP Z approach into Socorro Airport and do the full procedure turn and next to the missed approach as published. 3 Mike Golf, actually would like the VOR approach over the VOR.
Approaching 26 right.
Get across here quick. Alright, we got this to Foxtrot now. Foxtrot, we got a right. Alright, whoa, easy there, Louis. Alright, we're coming up on Foxtrot now. And let's switch on over.
Contact center 132.8. 132.8, American 27.6. Ticket 27.6, contact center 132.8.
Got this down to the end. We make a left, and we're pretty much ready to get out of here.
American 1634, descend to maintain level 360. 360, American 1634. 6456, contact center 133.05. 3305, FedEx 456. Getting 2765, traffic 12 o'clock, 10 miles west, down there about level 360.
And what do we have? The Keola 3 on the way out. Let's bring that up.
UPS 734, traffic 11 o'clock.
Keola 3 on the way out. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. We're on tower, yes. Honolulu Tower, Hawaiian 143, holding short, runway 4 left, ready for departure. Yeah, not bad there, Solar. Feeling pretty good.
Hawaiian 143, Honolulu Tower, runway 4 left, wind 080 at 10, RNAV Keola, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, RNAV Keola, Hawaiian 143. All right.
2765, contact center 133.05.
Get my clock going. Let's get you going. Let's have a quick peek. 10 notifications complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start selectors to continuous. Auto throttles on. Transponders TARA auto. And parking brake release. We're on our way. All right. Later, Honolulu. Here we come. What's that? Lihue, however you pronounce it, I don't know.
9253 Romeo Hotel, altimeter is 3020.
Ah, thrust set.
On runway 4 left.
Stable, toga. Alright, thrust stable, airspeed's active.
80 knots.
Check, throttle hold. We are stable through 80.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up. And
1,000.
pretty cool view.
Hawaiian 143, contact departure on 124.8.
Contact departure 124.8, Hawaiian 143. Good day. Departure Hawaiian 143 with you, climbing through 2500 for 4,000 inbound Keola.
Hawaiian 143, HCF departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 4,000 direct LQ.
Climb maintain 4,000 direct Kilo. Alright, and you know what? You can have it. And give me flaps 1. I don't know if you can see us on this chart here. We just made this looping right-hand turn, and we're on our way out, and we're going to head on over to Keola.
Climb and maintain 14,000.
And let's get the flaps up. Climb maintain 14,000, Hawaiian 143. All right, so we're cleared up to 14,000 now. And we're inbound Keola 263. And that's looking pretty good. All right, so Hawaiian 143 in the real world did this in 43 minutes. We left the gate 15 minutes ago, entered the runway 3 minutes ago. What are we looking at? 99 miles to go. So it's going to be a fairly quick ride. Oh, the clouds look wicked. Real nice. Let's get a little bit of air in here. So once I get done with this ride, we're going to go right into our next one. The only reason why I'm going to have to get out of the flight deck is going to be to reset SayIntentions and to set pushback on our next run. Other than that, I think everything else we'll be able to do right from in here. So I got everything set up for Simbri for our next ride already. I don't think I've ever ran a stopover flight before, or if I did, it's been a long while. All right, that's 10. And nice view. And what you're seeing out there, the colorization and the tint and all that, that's my daytime effects that I have in here from Reshade. I run Reshade daytime and I also run them at night. So my night lighting effects are in a link down below. I'm going to be adding these daytime ones shortly because they're looking pretty good right now. And there's not much added to the daytime stuff. They're kind of dimmed down a little bit, a little more blue added to it. There's a little too much cyan color going on there. Cyan, however you say it, for my taste. This looks a little nicer, the blue. So I prefer this look. maybe what I'll do is I'll bump up XATC a little bit. The chatter might be a little bit too low.
1,000 to go.
And Keola is coming into range now. Oh, the mountains look great. The island, beautiful view. All right, that puts us at cruise
I'll
now.
start your descent in about 5 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word. Expect the RNAV runway 17 approach into Lihue.
Oh man, I want runway 6 is what they used. Hawaiian 143, we'd like to request runway 35 on the way in. Give me the RNAV-Z into runway 35. That's what they just did.
Hawaiian 143, runway 35 is not available. Active runways are 3 and 17. Please
Yeah.
advise your preference.
Hawaiian 143, we're going to fly VFR. Adios. Adios, we're going to follow the charts in. And I just watched this flight.
Unable
And
to approve DFR. Please confirm your intentions or request IFR cancellation if needed.
Yeah, Hawaiian 143, cancel our IFR. That's a wrap.
Hawaiian 143, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
Alright, enough of that. I don't know why they're going to play. I just checked with Windy, I checked with Flight Radar 24, and I just looked at this flight on FlightAware. So, I don't know why they keep changing the runways on me. It would be nice, you know what, maybe I'll request that to Brian on Discord. Those of you that have SayIntentions here on Discord, maybe request it as well. Maybe a checkbox somewhere along the way where it'll let you fly the route that you filed and it won't mess with it. Just so I can run flights just as they ran in the real world without anybody messing with me. What are we looking at here? 22 miles top of descent. Give them a couple of more minutes and then we'll get them back in their seats. We got about another set. Oh, they're not even out in their seats yet. Gonna run around real quick and then get back in your seats. This is gonna be a quick ride. Alright, Keola, 10.8 on the fuel, we're 10.9 right now, so, but we're still another mile and a half out. 66 miles to go. And another 15 miles will start our descent. I'll give them another minute, get back from the Bear Terminal, get them back in their seats, and we're going to 293. And we're inbound ground. Let me have a look on the back end already here. This is a quick ride. And there's no stall coming into, and we're doing the RNAV. And we're gonna get picked up at Napulo. Another 46 miles will be on that chart. And in the meantime, let's get all this in, shall we? Airport elevation. Alright, decision height's going to be 824. Cross-check that. Alright, and that is looking pretty good. Morky at 3, Kahului at 19. And then we're holding at Kareen at 3. Okay, that all looks pretty good. We can get you set as well. And that all looks pretty good. And we're inbound now. Let's see, what are we coming in at? $143 on the way in. All right, our speed's going to come down here right now. All right, here comes the speed. And let's head on down. Alright, speed is good, and we're getting ready to start our descent here. So you got another 50 miles to go to this ride. Another 14 minutes. We should be in. Okay. Alright, here we go. 24 minutes since we left the gate. 12 minutes since we entered the runway. Another 49 miles to go. Alright, let's have a quick peek, shall we? Bleed air panel is set for auto pressurization panel. Landing altitude is in. Passenger signs, I will get them on right now. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Altimeter is set for local QNH. And we have a clean board here. And landing data VREF minimums is already in. We're coming in at $143. We're looking pretty good this ride. And we should be on that chart in another 27 miles. A little bit of overcast out here. And what do we have? We have gate 6 on the way in, right? Here's gate 6. Okay. Very good. We're coming up on 10,000 now, so let's light them up. And let's have a quick peek. Exterior lights check set. We are good. Engine start selectors to continuous. And EFIS panel, I am on terrain already. And the speed is coming down beautifully. That should be coming into range now. And we're inbound Napu, or Napua, and we're going to be on the arrival, or the approach, that is. They don't have an arrival in here. Give you a little speed break here. Yeah, look at that haze. Oh, I don't know if you can see the haze out that right window. Yeah, you really can't see it with that camera in that position.
Yeah, we stop it at 430 wrong for direction for about 10 minutes. 430 Philly Mandel, Sunday Table, 430.
All right, another 10 miles will be on that approach chart. And we got another 28 miles to go. Another 8 minutes. And then we'll see how long it takes us to do the turnaround. And head on into, is it Kahului? PHOG is the ICAO. And they did that run in 46 minutes, so we'll see what we can do. This ride they did in 43 minutes. Right now, 29 from the gate, 16 from the runway, 25 miles out. And on Apua, we should have 10.4 on the fuel. We're 10.4 on the fuel right now, 9.9 when we get in. So fuel's not going to be an issue. Beautiful ride. So we should have a crosswind when we get in. And we're looking at 070 on a mist, holding at 3,000. Okay. All right, let's get that speed down. But I think I got to kick up ATC. Is it a little bit too low for you guys, Dowser? Can you hear the ATC or not? Yeah, we're hanging in Hawaii today. We're doing some island hopping. We went from Honolulu to Lihue, and then from here we're going to head on over to Kahului. I think we got a 35-minute holdover. All right, you come on back now. I think I have the airport and the runway in sight here, just off the water. And we should be on that chart any second now. And let's continue on down to 3, shall we? Actually, let's go to... Let it take it all the way down or what? And let's start slowing up here. Give me flaps 1, speed check. Yeah, I've got the airport. We got a nice clear view. All right, we're on that chart. We got a right-hand turn coming up at Morky, and we're on our way in. Give me 5, speed check. And I said we're going to 070. And then we're going to hold at 3. Give it 10. Yeah, you can always take a helicopter, Memphis, and meet us at this end. We got a 35-minute layover. All right, here comes the ride. We're on our way in. Great ride. Give me the key.
1,000 to go.
15 on the flaps, speed check. And we're going going to slow all the way up here. Coming in at 147, and we go flaps 30. And you should not show extended there, Louis. All right, my bird, I've got control, and we're going to 3.
2500.
My bird. Beautiful view. Alright, lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified. That notification complete, speed brake is on, landing gear is down, 3 green, flaps are set for landing. So we got a 35-minute layover and then we're on our way out. And I shouldn't have to get out of the deck other than to set up our pushback, say intentions, and just grab a real quick drink. A little hazy out, huh? Or is that like from the volcanoes out here? Right, is that just a marine layer, or is that like from the volcanoes out here? That look. And we got a 10-knot crosswind right now, so can handle that. No reason why we shouldn't be using this runway. They're using it in the real world. And let's switch on over now. I will have you. Oh, now maybe I'll kick up the XATC a little bit. I think it's a little too low.
Approaching decision height.
Approaching.
Minimums.
Continue.
3, 5.
Yeah, we got 12-knot crosswind.
At our 12 o'clock, about 3 miles out,
500.
beautiful Kahului Beach. This stunning beach is known for its golden sands and gentle waves, making it a popular
400.
spot for both locals and tourists alike. Kahului Beach is located right next to the known
300.
which was developed in the late 1800s. It has been a crucial point of
200.
ever since. The beach is not only a great place to relax, but also offers various water sports.
100.
Prepare for landing.
The legend has it that there
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
5,000 feet remaining.
And we're going down to the end anyway. Oh, easy there, Louis. Easy there, Louis. Easy there, Louis. Let's see, can we get off at Papa here? Oh, easy there. Wow, she's pulling, boy. She's pulling like crazy. All right, let's stop you. Let's get past here and clean this up here. And we're heading straight on over. Okay, how about we stop right here. Clean this up. That was a bit, a little trouble having staying on the center line there. And you can come off, you can come off, you can come on.
Okay, descend via the Ola 1 arrival is set 240, last
Alright, and we are good to 6, right? So we've got Delta.
23, descend via the Lucky 1 arrival is set maintain flight level 240.
Delta 2. Okay, and then we got a left here, cross 3. And we'll take that to Alpha. See if we can beat Alaska in. Alaska Air coming in there as well. Hopefully they're not looking for my gate.
Southwest 223, have right report 10-4. 223 haven't had any complaints.
So we got 4 minutes to get in, and we're on time. So we're looking pretty good. Waiting on the APU.
12565, 5720, good afternoon.
Approaching 2-1.
I think 6 might be taken. Let's get across here quick. APU is up. And we can kill number 2. And we got a left coming up here on Alpha. Alright, that's looking pretty good. We'll give that a minute and we'll switch over to bleed.
American 1514, 197 for 230, 290 knots, or better sign. American 1514, good afternoon, climbing sample over 290.
Oh no, I think our gate's open. Oh no, I think Mexicana Air there might be in our spot. Now the one next to it looks like it's open. We'll take that. Alright, let's get over to bleed. Could have a quick peek on the way in. And what do we have? Exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU, we're getting that up and running right now. And we are on APU bleed. Your damp is off. Window heat switches are off. Your damper heat is off. Probe heat off. Wing and engine ADI's off. Start selector switches as needed. They are off. Auto brake selector is off. Speed breakers down. Flaps are up. Transponders TA auto. Weather radar set to test. Electric, yep. And then next should be hydraulics. And we're going to take that gate right there. Pretty cool ride. And they did this ride in 43 minutes. Right now it's 41. So flip to 42, we're a minute early. A little over a minute early. That's it. Pretty nice run. And hydraulics, yes, thank you very much. You are picky, boy. Alright, you off any collision, you. Let's let them run around here. And let's get set up and then we'll start on the way back. You. Set that. Alright, chocks are in position. Parking brake is off. Ground power is available. We get on ground. Confirm we're on ground. We're going to get on unconditioned air here. Alright, that looks pretty good. We're going to take you. You should be off, and off. Let's have a peek and we should be done with this ride. Let's go power APU or ground. We are on ground power. We are set for unconditioned air. Yes, the APU bleed switch is off. Left and right packs, the auto isolation valve is open. And the gens are on. Okay, fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision lights off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have position lights. Chocks in position. The parking brake is off. And that's a wrap. Alright, let's dump this ride and let's get ready for the changeover. We did that. Now it's showing 43 right now. So I think we're a minute early. Get that. And let's reset that clock. And let's reset my clock. And let's see if I can do this from here. Close that. Come back. And now we want PHLI to U. Alright, and let's bring up the PDF file. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Let's see, what did I miss here? Honolulu? Yeah, a little hazy out there. I don't know what that is, though. Maybe it's from the volcanoes or just the marine layer or whatnot. But anyway, we're in. We're going to start our second run right now. Oh yeah, you can get this up in a heartbeat if you had to. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, it wouldn't take long to run through that real quick. The main thing is that once you're up and running, you got a clean board. You got no orange lights anywhere, right? And that your pressure's good for whatever you're going to fly for. If not, you'll get a friendly reminder. All right, let's see, on the way out, let me just check this real quick. What do we have on the way out? On the way out this ride, we've got 4 left on the way out, right? Wait, no, that's PHNL to, that's the wrong chart, Louis. Where's my chart? I want Lihue. Where'd my chart go? Flight 540. Oh, there you are. Let me have you.
Present heading, encompass 5720.
Generate that again real quick. This way SayIntentions will get it. And maybe we'll get a decent run from them this ride. Alright, that's pretty good. I just got to set up pushback, grab a quick drink, and I'll be right back.
Directly to Rancho, compass 5720.
United 1777, contact center on 128.6. 128.6, United 1777. Delta 566, say Mach number. 0.79. Delta 566, ground to reduce speed, maintain Mach point 76. 76, Delta 566. Delta 566, descend and maintain flight level 240, and in the transition maintain 280 knots.
240 on altitude 280 near Phoenix.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
American 491, climb maintain flight level 370.
Flight level 370, American 491. Sorry, Alpha 5.
All right, let's get on. Let's get on it. Let's get on with it. All right, let me have you. This is the right ride for this run. PHLI to PHOG. Yeah, that's looking pretty good right there. Okay. And, oh, let me have you. I forgot whenever I reset SayIntentions, this gets a little screwy. That should be good now. Let me have you and you. Is that on? Okay, that's on. I kicked it up a little bit. Still sounds a little bit low. But if I have to kick that up a little bit more on the volume, I will. All right, so now the next crew would have come in and they're going to take over. So we're going to start right with the pre-flight. Leading edge devices test. Service at the phone is off. Reversers are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is 14,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder test. Mach speed test 1 and 2. Stall warning test 1 and 2. All right. Landing gear 3 green. PSCU is out. And let's check our oxygen flow. Okay, that looks pretty good. Lights test. That looks pretty good. And that looks good. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, spoilers A and B are on guarded, your damper is on, VHF nav is normal, IRS is normal, FFC is normal, source select is on, control panel is normal, fuel temperature is 28, that's fine, fuel pumps are off, cross feed check is good, AC/DC panel is set, galley power is on, equipment cooling supply exhaust is normal, emergency exit lights are on, no smoking seatbelt signs on, window heat is on, overheat test, TAT test, wing and engine anti-ice are off, hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 are off, we have 3 entranceways open, test on the flight data recorder, pressurization panels all zeroed out, and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable, reset the master caution and overheat test. Wing body AC master, that's all looking pretty good. We are set for unconditioned air. This ride, we're at 23,000. And that is looking pretty good. And alternate, let's check our outflow valve again.
Charlie, beginning our VFR descent into Long Beach.
And we're going to use the left igniter for this ride, and our lights are good. All right, let's do ATIS clearance and program the flight management computer for this ride. Now, ATIS is 127.2.
Tango checks on 173 for thermal at 1616.
Wing and departing runways 3, 17.
Yeah, we've got runway 3 on the way out.
Eyes on initial contact, you have information Oscar.
Wind 095 at 14, visibility 10, sky conditions scattered to 55, temperatures 27, 22, 30, 05. Well, temperature got a little bit better since we got in here.
Sky conditions.
Alright, and density altitude, okay. Arriving, departing runways 317, we're taking 3. And we have Oscar.
Density altitude 1400 feet.
Oscar.
Arriving and departing runways.
Alright, clearance.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar.
Do they have clearance or not?
Lihue Airport.
Nope. Alright, let's go to ground. 121.9.
1853 Zulu. Wind 095 at 14.
Rating 650 Tango, time to get 12,000.
Down to 12,000 for 886 Whiskey Tango.
Lihue ground, Hawaiian 540, looking for IFR clearance to Kahului with Oscar.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
All right.
Hawaiian 540, Lihue ground, cleared to Kahului, fire radar vectors.
Who knows? Maybe we'll have Escobar on this ride.
Expect flight level 230 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.9 on squawk 6611. Expect runway 3.
Clear to Kahului via radar vectors. Lee, then as filed, climb and maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 230 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.9. Squawk 6611, and we can expect runway 3 on the way out, Hawaiian 540. All right, so we are good up to 4. And we are squawking 6611. Yep, that's in. All right, so that's looking pretty good. All right, let's get the flight management computer programmed here. Let's get our ride in here. Okay. PHLI. And we are going to PHOG. Right, and HAL 540 is the ride. Okay, and we're direct LHI from runway 3. And on the way in, we have camps 4. Right. And we are doing the ILS. We're using 2, they're using 2, they're using 2. Let's put that in and let's have a peek at this ride. Alright, LIH, didn't put that in.
2752, good day, South 1952.
KAB, right. And then we have Bookie. After Bookie we have Shigi. Right, SHIGI.
1223 out of 209 for flight level 230.
And then Palaway. PALAY. AY. Pele. Colty. TE. Colty. Rossio is HE. HAVBI.
Direct El Paso,
LNY. And that's going to be 2045. That's the one we want. Right. Let me see. Isn't that in there? No, I don't want that. Yeah. Okay. And LNY. KEI, KI.
Southwest 694, contact center 135.15.
Kiki into camps. And then camps puts us on the way in. Alright, let's have a look at that. Let's take a look at some charts. Real quick here. On the way out, we're direct LIH, okay, and on the way in, camps 4. PHLI. No, PHOG there, Johnny. Camps 4. LNY. Camps, we just need to be 3, right?
American 2546, level 380. American 2546, center reception.
Alright, and that looks pretty good. And that, on the way in, was... Let's have a peek at that real quick. Camps, tabs. That looks good. And NOAC, let's put NOAC in there. NOAC is after tips. And that's gonna be...
Tower 3391, contact center 127.56.
Runway 2, you can come on back here. Oh, did it move it over? Oh, it did change the page.
American 2546, radar contact 2 miles south.
What are you talking about here? I don't want that. Let me... What'd you do here, Louis? Runway 2, NOAC, and then... Okay, let me have you and bring it back. There we go. Boy, oh boy. Alright, let's see. Direct LIH, Brooke. On our way in, and then there's the mist. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's come back to you now. PHLI.
The Ola 1, accept, maintain, flight level 240, 300 in transition.
Right.
Up to 16A60 vector. Roger. Exit 588, contact center 135.15. I'm a Turkey and 3560.
Okay. And let me have you. And let's get this in case we have to come back. Decision height's going to be a deuce. If we whack some birds or lose an engine or something, and we have to come back here. This is already programmed. I don't have to do any of this. And being that I'm here, not a bad idea. Okay, that looks good. 349, 110.9. All right, we're good. That is ground, and tower is 118.9. And departure, they gave us 119.9.
Juliet Victor Charlie, center reset transponder, squawk 6745.
All right, that's good there. All right, I've got terrain, position, data, station and airport. I'm on the master, you're on the slave. You've got weather, station, airport, data and position. You're looking pretty good. Okay, on the way out, we are going to LIH. Is we want 112. Okay, that is pretty good there. All right, let's finish this up now. Let's finish you up. All right, that looks pretty good. What do we have? This ride, weight, fuel, all that nonsense. What do we have? Our fuel is 14.9. That looks good. 36.8 and 131.8. All right, let's get that in. Oh, I don't want you. I'll fuel this ride, 14.9. Our payload is going to be 36.8.
Okay, we're 38 for 280 Delta 574.
What do we have here? 131.8 on the zero fuel weight. That's good. 28.3. Okay, that's looking good. What's our final reserve going to be? So we got 18 on the CI and 6.7. 6.7, 18, and we are at 230. Alright, let's get the winds. 255, 29. OAT is going to be 13. We're not going to derate. And I said the CG was 28.3. Flaps 5. Trims 450. And we have a slope on this runway, so this is down 1.1 with a heading of 034. And winds are going to be, I wrote you down, where are you? Okay, yeah. At 13. Oh, where's that divider? Come on. Put them in, Johnny. Alright, that looks good. Engine out's going to be a $148. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Descent, let's have a look at that. We're at 23, we'll put in 20. 15. And 10. Alright, and top of descent, where are you? We're looking at 13. And 2998. Oh. 9. 9, 8. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We don't have to worry about any ice. 257 at 20. 15 is 290 at 7. And at 10, we're looking at 007 at 4. And that's looking pretty good. Let's get that in here. Let's request that. Alright, we're set here. We are set there. And we have you. And load that up. Alright, while that's going, let's see. Nose wheel steering is normal guarded. That's looking pretty good. Let's have a look here. That's looking good. You're not going to see on the bottom. Auto flight 1 and 2 is looking good. Alright, artificial horizons level, ground speed 045 on the speed tape, 148 on the engine out, V1's 134. Decision height is 200, 112. The heading, 3005 is the pressure, cleared up to 4. I've got terrain, 3005. And 1 is auto, speed reference to auto, reset. You're coming up. That's looking pretty good. That's clear. And let's run that test. That test is done.
Climb now.
Let's get the doors buttoned up. Let's get ready to get on out of here. Let's get you up. Let's get you up.
Crossing. Climb.
We have you.
Climb. Clear of conflict. Descend. 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 Crossing.
Ground
Descend.
services doors.
Descend. Crossing. Descend. Descend. Descend now. Descend. Descend now.
See, what did I miss?
Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain.
Yeah, Daz, I like that idea.
Maintain. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain.
Plus tax. Yeah, don't forget the tax, man. The government's got to get their cut. All right, that's looking pretty good. We'll do the short test now. This ride. And we're waiting on APU. That's all buttoned up. And let me get some pressure in here. Let's get the brakes on. And we're good there. And we could dump the trucks. APU is up. Let's get on APU. We'll give that a minute and then we'll switch on over. And we will allow pushback to wait for us.
Down the cockpit. Tower's driving up.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Southwest 1709, contact center 123.75. 2375, 2488, we can check the LSB, it has 300 or less. Let's maintain 3009, 300 knots.
I should have set that clock to see how long we were sitting here. I don't think we're here longer than 35 minutes, though. Alright, let's say that's been about a minute. And let's get completely...
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
I'm waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Yeah, I'm working on it, Johnny. I'm working on it. And we are good, yes. Okay, you're good, and you're good, right?
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, good.
Maintain at least 15 foot or better down.
Alright. Now this ride, Hawaiian Air Flight 40, they did this ride in 46 minutes. So we have 187 miles to go for this run. A little longer than the last one though. But I think this is the first time in a while that I did a stopover. I don't think I'd be able to do it with having to get everything set up, but this actually wasn't that bad. Setting up SayIntentions and setting up better push. Looks like we're getting picked up here.
So connected and bypass plan inserted. Release parking brake.
Lihue ground, Hawaiian 540. Ready for push and start at gate 6 with Oscar.
Hawaiian 540, push and start approved, tail northeast.
Alright, we're good. We'll get that clock going. Release the brake. And we're out of here. Are we?
We had a 4882 sighted. In the middle of the please verify handed, flight level 340.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
I must have tapped him a little too quick. Alright, the packs are off.
American 50, connect 12832.
Pressure is good. Anti-collision lights coming on. We're starting number 2.
Descending through 300 for 290. American 50, 7 ready. Control 19 Mike. Go ahead. Control 19 Mike. Cross Albany at maintain 16,000. The Albany altimeter 3012. Albany 3012 and the cross 16,000. No 719 Mike. Gate 3, connect 123.75. 123.75, Southwest 883, good day. Good day.
Alright, that's stable. That's locked. Gen 2. Alright, and isolation valve closed. Right pack to auto. Pressure's good. We're starting 1.
Cross Albany at maintain 16,000, Albany out there 3012.
A little bit of a flicker going on there.
Exit at 300 for traffic, turn 15 degrees to the left. 15 degrees left, November 1, November Delta, contact center 135.32. 135.32, you'll have a good day. You too.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Alright, we're stable here.
Stand by.
Alright, we're looking pretty good. Gag and Bag Airways.
12752, Jet 385 here.
for 280. Envoy 3903, we've had some reports of some light to moderate turbulence, mainly westbound, but you might be affected. 27 through 33 if you want to stop at 26 on the now. Okay,
So is disconnected, and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time, and have a safe flight.
Alrighty.
Rejoice here, connect 12 on point 35.
112.35,
Hey, S&P, how's it going? I didn't see you sneak in here.
220,
Yeah, jump seat, man. There's nothing like a ride in a jump seat, man. Nothing. Alright. Taxi, let's get you. Your TA, you're going to auto, you're going to auto. Let's have a peek. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright. And Lihue ground, Hawaiian 540 at gate 6, ready to taxi to runway 3. Relatively short taxi down here, make a left. Kilo to
Hawaiian 540, taxi to runway 3 via Juliet Alpha, Mike. Contact tower.
yeah,
on
Juliet's
118.9
behind us. We're not making
when ready for
Juliet.
departure.
We're going to go down to Kilo. Kilo Alpha. Juliet's behind us. We're not going to make that. I'll clear the taxi to runway 3 via Juliet Alpha. My contact tower on 118.9 when ready. Thanks, Hawaiian 540. All right. Let's go. We're going to go to Kilo. Yeah, see, we're in front of Juliet. So. I hope you didn't eat too much pineapple while you were here. All right, Kilo, and we'll take that to Alpha. And we'll switch on over right now. I got a lot of haze out in the distance, and we're heading that way. All right, Alpha. Down to the end, and we got a left.
X-ray Alpha to Victor Charlie, descending maintain flight level 300.
And secure it with the elastic band. Remember to put your own mask on first before assisting others. For safety,
Meter 4882, to maintain 16,000, maintain
And we're direct LIH on the way out. Alright, let's lose that, and then we have camps 4 on the way in. I'll probably be on that chart real quick. Let's have a look at that.
Boeing 737 has exits located at the front, middle and rear of the aircraft. Please take a moment to locate the nearest exit, which may find you. Cruising at
Lihue Tower, Hawaiian 540, holding short runway 3, ready for departure. No, S&P. I flew all the putt-putt stuff in Brooklyn.
540, Lihue Tower, runway 3, wind 090 at 14. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Hawaiian 540. All right, let's go. That's good, and that's up. Let's have a peek. And notification is complete. Exterior lights as needed. They are good. Engine start selected. Continuous auto throttle is armed. Transponders TARA auto. Park and brake release, and we're on our way. Get in there, Louie. All right, give me 40. 40%.
On runway 3.
Stable. Toga. Thrust set. Airspeed's active.
80 knots.
Check. Throttle hold. We are stable through 80.
V1, rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
$1,000.
Beautiful ride.
Hawaiian 540.
Great view.
Contact departure on 119.9er.
I'll contact departure 119.9 Hawaiian 540. G'day. Departure Hawaii 540 with you. Climbing through 2300 for 4,000 inbound LIH.
Hawaiian 540, HCF Center, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb 190, Hawaiian 540.
Envoy 3903, contact center 121.35. 115, Envoy 3903.
And you can have it now. Let's enjoy this ride. And let's see, when do we get on here? We get on here.
Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Flaps 1.
Hawaiian 540, contact HCF Center approach on 126.5.
Climb, maintain flight level 220. Contact approach, center approach on 126.5, Hawaiian Air 540. All right, we're good to 220. And HCF Center approach Hawaiian 540 with you, climbing through 5300 for 22,000 inbound Zycab. We got some rain. And we're going to 112, that looks good.
Hawaiian 540.
And that's coming into range.
Good afternoon, Lihue.
And up.
Altimeter 30.05.
3005, 3005. Ah, we're looking good. All right, and we are right on Route 15. Looking pretty good, man. Yeah, buckle up, man. It's going to be a bumpy ride. No turbulence, no vibrations. I don't want to loosen up any of the nuts and bolts in here, so I don't have any butt kickers or any of that stuff in here. I'll end up finding nuts and washers and stuff on the floor, and I won't know where they go. So I want to keep the vibrations to a minimum, if I can. And we're on this chart already, on our way in. 250 knot climb out. We're going to be coming up on 10,000 here in just a minute. And Hawaiian Air did this ride 46 minutes. So we left the gate 12 minutes ago, entered the runway 4 minutes ago. We've got 170, just about 175 miles to go.
HCF Center departure. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb, maintain flight level 230, Hawaiian 540. And that's 10. All right, we're climbing up beautifully. Pressure's looking good. Temperature's nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, all that looking mighty fine. Let's have a quick peek. Autopilot's engaged. That notification is complete. Cabin pressurization and temperature. We're going to monitor that. Engine bleeds are on. Pack switches are set to auto. APU is off. Exterior lights, we are good. Engine start selectors as needed. They're off. Auto brake selector is off. Landing gear is up and off. And then up next is standard pressure. Yeah, we got a pretty good view out there. A little hazy out there. But we had a good view on the way in so far. So hopefully we'll have a nice view on our way into, what's that, Kahului? Yeah, getting a little more rain here again. Let's take a look at the weather here. We got anything out there that we're seeing on the scope? Not seeing anything. But that certainly doesn't look all that friendly, that cloud right there. Looks like once we get past that, looks like we're pretty decent. They're not as dark as and nasty looking as that. We'll let them run around. We're all right now. All right, and at, what's that, Zycab? 12.9 on the fuel. We're 13 right now. We still have 2.5 miles to go, though. We've got 165 miles to end of ride. We should have 10.6 on the fuel when we get in. Another 19 miles to top of climb. I wonder if that rain is on its way in, or if it's on its way into Honolulu. Well, the winds are heading this way. I would think it would be heading towards Honolulu. And then tomorrow, I will probably start right from here. We have 2 other airports we're going to hit. So we'll go from here, we'll do a stopover, and then we'll go back and we'll hit the other airport. And I think that pretty much hits all the islands out here in Hawaii, for the most part. Well, the ones that we can get into with the 737. And let's get that pressure. Little rocking and rolling here, not bad though. Alright, let's get them back in their seats till we get past this. This looks a little evil. And we're in down Bookie. Yeah, I don't remember who asked if we go do a couple of jumps in Hawaii, or if we visit this area the other day.
Hawaiian 540, contact HCF Center on 119.9er.
Contact HCF Center on 119.9er, Hawaiian 540. Good day. HCF Center, Hawaiian 540 with you, climbing through 21-1 for flight level 230, inbound Bookie. We might be just below this layer. Nasty looking cloud right there.
1,000 to go.
Yep, we're going to be just underneath this nonsense. See how rough it's going to get once we get past this right here. This looks like it's the worst of it right here.
Hawaiian 540, HCF Center, expect the camps for arrival. Plan for descent in maybe 10 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Hawaiian Air 540, we can expect the camps for in about 10. Thanks. Yeah, we're pretty mellow here. We're going to let them run around again. That wasn't too bad. All right, so we're at cruise now. That's 17 minutes, 18 minutes now. It just flipped since we left the gate. 10 minutes since we entered the runway. We've got 141 miles to go with another 58 miles at top of descent. Top of descent, 2135. 9 minutes, we're on our way down. So, pressure looks good, and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. All in all, great ride. 2 good rides today, actually. All right, that's in range. Here's Honolulu right down there. We're going to pass right over it. It's amazing. You can see where the volcano was, and then it just blew the whole side out of it. Wicked. All right, we're coming up on Bookie. Bookie 12-1, we're 12-2. We still got 2.5 miles to go. 10-5 when we get in. 50 miles top of descent, 133 to go. Give them a few more minutes before we get them back in their seats. Yeah, these don't look too friendly either, these clouds right here. Look like something's building up here. Gonna skirt just under it. There's Honolulu Airport. And we're getting rain. All right, we're coming into Washiji. Just about 40 miles top of descent. About 120 miles to go. A couple of great rides today. Yeah, I don't know what user suggested Hawaii, but that was a pretty good idea. Haven't been out here in a while. Looks rather nice down there. Yeah, we got the Camps 4 coming up. And let's have a look at Camps. Camps, they want us. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then we got a left-hand turn and we're on our way into Maui. Alright. $78.5 to LNY. And let's get this stuff in here right now. We're going to 97. A little more rain here. And we are inbound. Pele. Alright, let's get set up on the back end here, shall we? Elevation. Alright, that's good. Decision height's going to be 220. Cross-check that. Alright, that looks pretty good. And we're holding at crane at 3,000. Very good. I'm looking at 024. 024. 110.1. And we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, we just need local prowl. Let's see, what's the weather on our way in here? Let's have a look at that. And let's request weather at PHOG. And let's send that off. What do we have? High 1854 Zulu 060, 18 gusting at 33. Ooh! 10 statute miles of visibility, fuel at 45, 29, 18, 30, 01 is going to be the pressure. Yeah, baby. We're going to be, it's going to be a little windy on the way in. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Let's have a look at you here. What do we have on the way in? Parking, parking, parking. We have gate 17. Okay. That looks pretty good. And we're coming in on a deuce. Alright, so we'll be making a left, alpha down, and a right into the terminal area. Alright, that looks good. That should be in range. And we got out descent in another 13, 12 miles now. 95 to go. And we're done with this ride. I'll give them another minute. We'll get them back in their seats. And that's HCF, right? Yeah. Alright, let's get them back in their seats. HCF Center, Hawaiian 540. We'd like to descend via the camps for arrival into Maui. Hey, 747, you caught us on our second ride today. We're fooling around in Hawaii today. Someone recommended some Hawaii rides. So, I figure we'll hit all the islands between today and tomorrow.
Hawaiian 540, descend by camps 4 into Maui.
I cleared it to descend via the camps 4 into Maui, Hawaiian 540, thanks. Alright, and we are good. All the way down. Alright, speed's coming down now. Couple of nice rides. Alright, we are on our way down. That's 26 minutes since we left the gate, 19 minutes since we entered the runway. We got another 81 miles to go. We'll be in less than 20 minutes. I'd have to take a look at the ICAOs and see what the distance is between them. I know KSEA is Seattle. Let's see, who else is on there? Not sure what Juneau is, or Anchorage or Fairbanks. I don't remember them. Those I don't remember. All right, and we're going to 112 here. And we're inbound Colte, Pele, 11.5, 11.5. We're right on the money on the fuel. 76 miles to go to end the ride. 10.4 on the fuel when we get in. Pressure's looking good. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. We're looking mighty fine. We're about 35 miles on the approach into Maui. We're getting there. Give you a little speed break before you ask. Nice view. I think we're going to have a nice view coming into Maui as well. Oh, let me write those down. Then I won't have to look them up. All right, so we have KSEA, PJNU, PANC. Yeah, that one rings a bell. And PFAI. All right, got him. Tomorrow we'll finish up the islands here, then maybe we'll go hit Alaska. I haven't been up there in a while. All right, you're good now. And you're set as well. And we can get on local. Right, and let's have a peek, shall we? Bleed air panel and is set to auto passenger pressurization panel. Landing altitude is set. Passenger signs are on. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instruments and radios are set. Altimeter is set for local. Pressure, we've got a clean board. Alright, what are we coming in at this ride? Buck 48. A lot of people going to Maui, boy. A lot of people are off to Maui. Alright, that's good. About 20 odd miles we're going to be on that chart. Let's switch on over here. We have, that was the ILS-Y and a deuce. Right. Alright, and we are coming from LNY on a 0905 heading and 117.7. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. Creeping a little bit here.
Hawaiian 540, contact HCF approach on 119.5.
Contact HCF approach on 119.5, Hawaiian 540, good day. HCF approach, Hawaiian 540 with you, descending through 14.9 for 3,000, inbound Havbi.
Hawaiian 540, HCF approach, good afternoon, Maui, altimeter 30.01, expect the ILS Yankee runway 2 approach into Maui.
Weather's a little bit worse here. ILS Yankee, yeah. Yeah, Hawaiian 540, we can expect the ILS Yankee approach into Maui. Pretty cool view. What did I put down? PHAN? Is that what it is? Yeah, it's been a while since I've been up in Alaska. And I was thinking about Alaska too, because last night I was watching some UFO show. And this guy on some little putt-putt plane with some skids went 90 miles out in the middle of nowhere to go look at some so-called Mount Mark or something. Landed on some freaking plateau in the middle of nowhere to actually check for signs of, you know, civilization. Needless to say, he didn't find anything. So I would think that if these aliens, if they are here and they have the ability to present themselves within that mountain, I think they have a way to keep you from seeing it, you know. All right, we are inbound LNY. And LNY, another 6.5 miles. What are we looking at? 11.3, 11.4 on the fuel, 10.4 when we get in. Another 43 miles to go to Maui. Yeah, tomorrow we'll finish up with the other two islands out here in Maui. And we can come on back now. That's looking pretty good. What I say we're coming in at 148. Yeah, a lot of people going to Maui. We hoofing it. All right, we've got 40 miles and we're done with this ride. Hey, Tombstone, how's it going, man? I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting my second ride in here down in Hawaii. So yeah, I'm having a good day, man. And tomorrow we'll get a couple more runs down here in Hawaii, and then maybe we'll switch on over to Alaska. But I do want to come back to KMKE, I think it was Mitchell Field, because the night lighting there looked pretty cool. And we're going at 9 or 7. And less than 20 miles will be on that ride.
Direct camps, descend and maintain 3,000. Altimeter 30.00 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 2 approach.
Proceed via the camps 4, arrival, descend and maintain 3,000, altimeter 30.00, and we can proceed to establish on the localizer for ILS runway 2 approach, Hawaiian 540. Yeah, you gotta catch it, clean it yourself, man. Alright, let's light them up here. Let them know we're getting ready. Let's have a peek. And exterior lights check, set, enter start selectors to continuous, and I am on... Am I on terrain here? No, I wasn't. Ooh, I'm on terrain now. And what did I say? We're holding at 3, right? Yep. And on the way out, on a mist, we're looping back around the camps to 204. Okay. All right, Maui, here we come, baby. Ready or not? Let's see, Hawaiian Air, Flight 540. They did this ride in 46 minutes. That's 36 minutes since we left the gate, 28 minutes since we entered the runway, and we've got 29 miles to go. And for those of you that fly this ride, we are inbound camps. We're going to be making a left doing the ILS Yankee approach into runway 2. Speed's creeping just a little bit. Let's get that speed down.
Meter 4882 to maintain 16,000, maintain a lead 15, a little better down.
Alright, we're coming up on Kiki, 11.2, we're 11.3, 10.3 when we get in. Another 25 miles to go, so fuel's not going to be an issue unless I can't put it down. We're looking pretty good. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantities, all fine. Pressure's good, temperature is mighty fine. There you go. Can't clean your own fish, man. Choke on a bone. Alright, let's get you up here. And let's start slowing up. Let's enjoy this view here. This might be my last ride today. I think I'm only going to get 2 in tomorrow. Right, what time is it now? Yeah, it's after 4 already. Give me 5 speed. Check. That's about as low as we're gonna go right now. Alright, we got a left coming up. We're on that chart now, right on the money. I don't know if you can pick us up here. We are right down here, inbound from LNY on a 095, heading into camps. We're going to make a left, and then we're going to head on into Maui's runway 2.
1,000 to go.
All in all, it's been a beautiful ride. Now, what are we looking at? 10 on the flaps, 210 max. Okay, yeah, we'll slow down a little bit more before we get them out. Slow up a little bit more. I don't have the airport just yet.
Hawaiian 540. Contact Maui Tower on 118.7.
Contact Maui Tower 118.7, Hawaiian 540. Good day. Give me 10 on the flaps. Maui, good afternoon. Hawaii 540 with you. 3,200 for 3,000. Inbound camps, expecting runway 2. And you can come all the way back to 204 now.
Hawaiian 540, Maui Tower, wind 060 at 15, gusting 32, runway 2, clear
26.
to land.
Look at those winds, man. Look at those winds. Clear to land, runway 2, Hawaiian 540. Beautiful. Let me have the gear. Let's pick up the localizer. And give me 15, speed check. Alright, 204, and we are holding at 3. That is all set, right? Let's slow all the way up. Give me flaps 30, speed check. Let's get all the way down here. Alright, lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified. 10 notification is complete, speed brake is on, landing gear is down, 3 green, flaps are set for landing. We are looking pretty good. And I still don't have this airport yet. Alright, we're looking good here. Let me have the airport now. Coming in on 2, right? And we're not going to make Foxtrot. Might make George. I don't think so, though, but we'll see. Oh, I got the runway now. She's just starting to come into view. Alright, Maui, here we come. Oh, really? No ferries. That's interesting. That would be a service to start out there, huh? A ferry service between the islands? They don't have any? Or is it illegal to do that? All the heli drivers got in and said, nope, can't have that? I'm surprised, though. I would think that that would be a pretty good venture for a commercial market. A little cheaper than flying, and for those that don't like to fly but don't have a choice to get here, you'd have a choice of getting on the boats, swinging between the islands, which would be pretty cool. 24 knot headwind right now. And we can grab the approach now, and let's switch that over. And then from here, we'll shut down completely. We'll secure the aircraft. So we started in Honolulu from cold and dark. We made our way over to, was it Hilo? Lihue? Something like that. I don't know how to pronounce these Hawaiian names here. For a 35, 40-minute stopover, and then continued on to Maui. So we'll shut down completely here. We'll go cold and dark, and then tomorrow we'll pick up. We'll start at Maui, and then we'll go hit the other 2 islands that we didn't hit. And then from there, we'll head on over to Alaska. So we're going to go from nice, warm weather to, oh my God, it's cold out. And the auto flight system has performed rather well. Definitely wouldn't want to be on this island if one of these volcanoes let go, boy. Not unless you actually had a boat or a plane to get out of here. .25 knot headwind, just about. We're getting rocked a little bit here. We'll let the auto flight come on down to 1,000. We'll take it from there. Pretty nice view. Not a lot of houses out here, though, huh? I answered him. Hawaiian Air 540, clear to land, runway 2. I do believe I answered him, though. Oh, the winds are shifting.
540, wind 060 at 15, gusting 32, runway 2, clear to land.
Clear land, runway 2, Hawaiian 540. I thought they cleared us, but... Alright, my bird now. That's 1,000. My birdie.
Hawaiian 540, please clarify your last transmission, wind 06015, gusting 32, runway 2 cleared to land.
Runway 2, clear to land, Hawaiian Air 540. What's your speed there, Louis? Wow, we're getting pushed. The wind's almost a headwind, and we're getting whacked pretty good here. Getting whacked pretty good. Wow, it looks like all the gates are full. There's a ton of aircraft parked out there. Alright, pay attention here, Louis. Pay attention. 20 knot wind now. Pretty much a headwind though. They're really pushing us around though. We're really getting rocked around. Whoa. Do I have throttle here? That my throttle? Continue. The other day I had the throttle, but I didn't have the throttle. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on it.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Wow. Whoa! Whoa! Look at this! Oh! Wow! I'll tell you, for 20 knot headwind, just about, we got rocked pretty good on the way in here. Holy moly!
Welcome to Maui. Contact ground on 121.9.
2,000 remaining.
Wow! That wasn't fun. I'm surprised we didn't go over. Oh, we ain't making that. Now we'll go down to the end.
3.
Holy moly! Test. Let's get the APU up and running here. Wow, that was pretty bad. We got freaking rocked.
JetBlue 95 traffic, 10 o'clock, 25 miles northbound, 8320, 1,000 feet above. Looking.
And ground, right? What was ground? 121.9.
ABC Airlines 2820 traffic, 1 o'clock, 20 miles northwestbound.
Holy moly!
1,000 feet below. Okay, looking for the traffic is filling on 2820.
Maui ground, good afternoon, Hawaiian 540 on Alpha, looking to go to gate 17. Wow, man, I wonder if that luggage wasn't secured, huh? That was wicked. I'm surprised we didn't go over.
540, Maui ground, taxi to gate 17 via Alpha, cross runway 23 at your discretion. Have a great day.
Taxi to gate 17 via Alpha, cross runway 23 at our discretion. Hawaiian 540, thanks. All right, let's head on in. Wow. All right, let's get you up. Definitely scuffed those tires. I'm surprised we didn't damage the gear. Those tires definitely got to be scuffed though. Oh, someone's on their way out. They're going to give up their gate for us. Thank you. We'll take it. Someone in right behind us on the way out in the distance there. They're not on shore and final just yet, but they're on their way in. And we are looking good here.
2387 JetBlue 95.
We're waiting on APU here.
Approaching 23.
Oh, maybe they're on their way back to the mainland. Honolulu. Who are you? Alaska. Hey, that's where we're going to be going next. All right. And you, that's looking pretty good. APU is up. Let's get on APU. Confirm that. We can kill number 2. I'll give it a minute and then we'll, so that's what, 42, 46. We're a couple of minutes late. And we have what, gate 17. Well, we'll pick a gate that's available here. Looks like they're pretty booked up. And let's switch on over. Let's have a peek. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU is up and running. Yaw damper is off. Window heat switches are off. Probe heat switches are off. Enter wing anti-ice is off. Window heat switches as needed. And start selectors as needed. That is. Auto brake is off. Speed brake is down. Flaps are up. Transponders T8 auto. Weather radar set to test. Alright, pick a gate, any gate. Oh, this guy's coming my way. Don't do this to me, Louis. I don't have a gate here to get out of your way. You should be coming here to runway 2, I would think there, Louis. You're going to turn, Johnny. Let's see if he's going to turn here. They should use what we just came in on. If he's going to come at us, we'll go around him. You're not turning. All right, we'll turn. And hydraulics, very good. I don't know why you're coming my way, Louis. They're coming in that way. Johnny. Clip my wing. I need enough maintenance on the tires. All right, Louis, after you now. Thank you. And we'll take that gate right there. Since someone's in ours.
Okay, 533, you could be out of 19 or 18 minutes off. Say it again. Do you think you could be out of flight level 180 minutes off? Negative. Alright.
Alright, everybody, welcome to Maui. Sorry about that landing. One of my better ones. I don't know where those winds were coming from, though.
Not have any adverse reports. The N91 up to 41 and quite some time now. Okay, 39 slope. I haven't had anyone at 39 either, but you can try it out if you'd like. Yeah, we'd like to try going down to 39. Stand by.
Alright, that's good enough. Let's shut you and let them run around. I hope you enjoyed today's rides. And here comes the gate. Let's get the doors, chocks. Okay. Thank you. Let me have you. And the doors are good, right? Alright, we are good. And, oh, you. And that is set. Alright, chocks are in position. We can lose the brake. Ground power is available. Let's get on ground. Let's get on unconditioned air here.
12375, JetBlue 1736. Good night. Good night.
And get you. Let's have a quick peek, and then we'll shut down completely. Electrical power. We're on ground power. We are set for unconditioned air. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Probe heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights as needed. We have position lights. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. And we're going to secure the aircraft on the back end now. So IRS selectors are off. Emergency exit lights are off. Exterior lights are off. Engine start selectors are set to both. We are set for unconditioned air. And let's disconnect ground. Stand by on the AC/DCs. And battery switch is off. And that's a wrap. Alright, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's rides. We're fooling around in Hawaii. We'll be back tomorrow to do this again. Let me just set that. We'll be back again tomorrow to finish up Hawaii. We got a couple more islands to do. And then we're going to head on up and head on over to Alaska. All right, everybody. You know, for those of you that were here, you know I always enjoy the company and the conversation. My friends, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on my next live run. Take care.